Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Season 9 calendar, driver, constructor reveal, and some other notices along the way. So, first things first, how we're going to do it today is we have 4 wheels that we are going to spin. The first wheel will be for a specific set of drivers, which will be the drivers who cannot drive together. The following wheel will be the wheel that is with everyone else who can be teammates. It doesn't matter in which order they go or who they teammate with, so long as they have a teammate. So obviously, in the event of like someone having a constructor on their own, all we'll do is at the end, whoever doesn't have a constructor, because I think, yes, we only have 18 drivers at the moment, as a couple of people have pulled out. So we will make sure that obviously everyone is in a team together this season. So we have Unknown in the chat. Welcome, glad to have you. But we will get underway as soon as possible. Okay, let's just change the windows then. Right, so you should all be able to see the wheels now as they are going. Unfortunately, one of them's not spinning, but it doesn't matter about that animation. We will just crack straight on. So as you can see there, the 3 drivers who have been chosen to not drive together are Tom, Engine and Rapid. So they will be in a team of their own. Let me just check the details to make sure I got that right. I don't want to mess up before it's even started, so I will just quickly double check that. Excuse me, certainly. Oh, Ian did put it somewhere. Don't matter, I'm just going to go with that anyway. Right, so what I'll do is I'll start by first drawing the 3 fastest drivers with their additional driver, and then we will just go on basically like that. So we will start then. So team number 1. Is Tom Go Prof, and he will be partnered with Josh. Ooh, what a good team there. Very good team there indeed. He will be happy with that. Okay, so Rapid and Engine, who will they be with? Ooh, Rapid will be with Chi Chi. And Engine, I just have to do the animation for the list at the end. Just bear with me. So Engine will be with Marshall. Oh, another good team there. I'm sure Marshall will be happy with that. Okay, so that is the fastest free gone there. So we will now move on to the rest of the grid. So let's start then with, we have the new partnership driver, so Strategio. Okay, let's go with that. With, let's close that. And his teammate will be Alex Hendricks. Okay. Next. We have BX Pro. Will be with Ice One. Hope you can all hear me well. We have food. And food will be partnered with Hadza. Okay, we are getting there. So we are getting close to all the driver teams. So we got now Welsh Benjamin. Whoever gets Welsh Benjamin will have a very good teammate there. Very good driver and also a very consistent driver. He will turn up, he will earn them points for his team. So do him a favour and turn up for him. Spartan will be the next driver. Rusty will be with Mr. Potato. Okay, so our last two drivers then, we know who these are. Obviously we do them in driver 1 and 2. Bazaar will be with Max. So there we have it for the driver lineup. So Tom and Josh will be alongside each other, then followed by Rapid and Chi, Engine and Marshall, Strategio and Alex Hendricks, BX Pro and Ice One, Food and Hadza, Welsh Benjamin and Spartan, Rusty and Potato, Bazaar and Max Brazov. So that is it. What we will now do is we will go on to the all important teams. So I'll just make sure I have gaps in my lists. I was going to do the teams at the end, but I thought that'll be a little bit horrible for those who are going to watch later. So there we go. So Josh and Tom will be driving the McLaren. Ooh, very nice. Nice car to drive on game. Sounds okay. Doesn't sound like a Ferrari engine. Rapid and Chi will be driving the sister Red Bull, the RB. Rapid will not be happy with that. Not a big fan of the Red Bull team. So I'm sure for the 12 races that he will be doing, he'll be very upset. Then we have Sauber for engine and Marshall. Strategio and Alex will be driving the Mercedes. Very good for them. BX Pro and Ice One. Let's see where they are going. Aston Martin. Another nice car to drive. So, Food and Hatsa. Where will you guys go? Ferrari. Ooh. Morning, Ian. Yeah, and so next up for Welsh Benjamin and Spartan. Will Welsh Benjamin get the Alpine? Will he get the Alpine? He normally does, but he isn't this time. He's going to get the Red Bull. Be a change for him. He normally ends up in an Alpine. I think more times than not. But he will be in the Red Bull today. So the next one, Rusty and Potato, will be in the Haas. Probably the worst car to listen to on track. And then for the final pair, Bazaar and Max, they will be in the Alpine. So there we have it. All the driver constructors have been picked, and the Williams will be for any late arrivals. So I have to spin that out just for the lists at the end. Thank you, Elijah, for coming in. So we'll run through the teams and their constructors. Then Josh and Tom will be in the McLaren, Rapid and Chi in the RB, Engine and Marshall in the Kick, Strategio and Alex Hendricks in the Mercedes, BX Pro and Ice One will be in the Aston, Food and Hatza will be in the Ferrari, Welsh Benjamin and Spartan will be in the Red Bull, Rusty and Potato will be in the Haas, Bazaar and Max Brasov will be in the Alpine, and the late arrivals car will be the Williams. There we go. Now, what you've all not looking forward to, and I actually need to make a quick announcement because I just remembered that we are not racing in Monaco anymore because some people complained. So, if Monaco does come up, I'm not going to change it now. We will just ignore it. And we will go from there. So just bear with me. I am just making my track list. So rounds 5 and 10 will be reverse tracks as per usual. And let me just check the sprints. I can't remember which ones were sprints. Oh no, sorry, 5 and 10 were sprints, and who sure we had? 2 and 12 are reverse. So, okay, so let me just get back to my list. So it's a sprint actually, so just bear with me while I make some edits. 2 and 12 were reverse tracks. Yes, I think that was correct. Right. So, oh, it wasn't. Did we only do one? I don't know. Let me just check. Monaco is off the calendar. Can't believe they voted out. Yeah, me too. Right. I can't remember. Did we do reversed 2 rounds of reverse? I think it might have just been one, but I'm pretty sure, Ian, I'm sure we had it during the meeting before last season. We said we'd start with 1 reverse and then we would go on to 2 reverses and then on to 3 potentially. Can you just confirm that if you're still in the chat, please? I do remember having that conversation at some point. Are we still sticking with 1? Just before I get started. Otherwise, I'll just keep it at 12. Round 12. Just thought maybe we could do maybe round 3, potentially. Should have had this conversation prior, but it's only just clicked in my brain that we had that conversation around season 8. So, I'll tell you what I'll do is I will continue on because Rapid might be drifting in and out of sleep because he's still in bed. Austria reverse this time, no other, but Austria standard can be in there. Okay. No, so okay, so you only just want 1, and round 12 was, just bear with me, was the Netherlands. So Netherlands can't be picked this time. So there's only Silverstone and Zandvoort. But if the for any reason the reverse track comes up whilst the I don't think is Austria reverse? Oh yeah, Red Bull Ring, of course. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do the draw. We can't have to. We did vote last time that the dual tracks we would remove from the calendar. So just bear that in mind. I will take out Silverstone because that was the reverse track, wasn't it? No, it was Netherlands. Sorry. Zandvoort was a reverse track last time. So back to the big wheel, and I think we are good to go. Only 1 reverse this season, so this time Austria. Okay then, there you go. It is Austria this time round, so I will change that again. Just bear with me. So Red Bull Ring for Austria this season. I don't know why we're not doing Silverstone, but never mind. Hey, Red Bull Ring will be round 12. So boom, there we go. We don't have to then change that. So cool. We will start by doing the spin. So round 1 will be actually, yeah, just keep that as it is. So round 1. Is going to be not Monaco because we voted that out. So that is good. I'm glad it came up straight away. So round 1. I forgot I should have just removed that, shouldn't I? Spain. There we have Spain as the first track of the season. Yeah, I'm heartbroken too. I think it's shocking, you know, supposed to be drivers, but they are right. A lot of people do seem to have a lot of deaths in the families, a lot of car accidents. Some people die themselves just for that weekend, especially when it comes to Monaco. Everyone seems to have anything else to do other than race. So unfortunately, in order to encourage more attendance, we've had to sadly remove it. Which, you know, is probably right that we do that. So, you know. So round 3 will be Italy. And it will be in Imola, not Monza. Next up will be not the the Netherlands. So round 5. So this will be the sprint round. Mexico. Round 6. China. Round 7. Baku. Okay, round 8. Will be Japan. Round 9. Will be the Singapore Marina Bay. So now we are on to the second sprint, round 10. And it's going to be Australia. Round 11. Belgium. Oh, I'm sure people will be happy with that. I was never a fan personally, but and obviously we already know what round 12 will be, and that will be Austria. In reverse. So that is it for this segment of the draw. So we have all the lists there, so just in case I need them, but I don't, because I've already done my own lists. So let's just go up to there and go back to right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just quickly run through the list as we have it then. So Tom and Josh will be in the McLaren when Rapid, and Chi will be in the RB. Engine and Marshall will be in the Kick, with Strategio and Alex in the Mercedes. BX Pro and Ice One will be in the Aston Martin. Food and Hatza will be in the Ferrari. Welsh Benjamin and Spartan will be in the Red Bull. Rusty and Potato will be in the Haas. Bazar and Max Brasov will be in the Alpine, with the Williams for any late arrivals. So the calendar, round 1 will be Spain, followed by round 2 Las Vegas, round 3 Imola, round 4 the Netherlands, round 5, which will be a sprint event, will be Mexico. Round 6 will be China, round 7 will be Baku, round 8 will be Japan, round 9 will be Singapore, round 10 sprint will be in Australia, round 11 will be in Belgium, and round 12, which will be the reverse, will be in Austria. So there we have it. So a couple of announcements to make. So we have got a prize fund for this season, and let me just double check that I've got my figures correct. So the prize fund will be £40 for the winner, £25 for P2, and £10 for P3. There will also be some merch awards for one for a hoodie, and 3 t-shirts will be made available by our sponsor 5Core Custom Clothing. They will be for those outside top 3 or for attendance and clean driver, etc. So it will all be just decided off script for who the sponsor would like to pick for them particular awards. Then we also have another announcement. So starting this, well, not this season, potentially we'll be going during this season, but at the beginning of the F1 calendar, as always, we do the predictions prior to the races, and with this year we are doing an optional pay competition. It will be £1 per entry, or you can, of course, pay up front. You can participate without paying. It doesn't matter, but all it means is obviously the prize pot at the end, all of it will go to the winners, and we will be doing it in a first, second, third, along with some other options for some winnings. So the prize pot will be divided by 50% will go to the winner overall in the season. 30% of the pot will go to the second place, and 10% will go to the P3. But we will also be doing an additional 10% of the pot going to who correctly predicts the World Drivers' Champion for that season. That will obviously have to be done at the beginning of the season. Let me just double check something. Just bear with me a moment. I just want to make sure that I don't give you any false information. Right, yeah. So essentially, what will happen is you will then you'll basically um, give your money to our league accountant, which is Marshall. He will be the driver is the driver slash banker slash president, and he will put together basically all that you need in order to get this payout done as per usual. It will require participation in a sense that if you don't participate in one of the rounds but you continue in others, you'll just lose that percentage of your payment, and that money will then roll on to the next one. So obviously, if first place only participates in 20 of the races that season, then the remainder of the races that they don't, they will obviously forfeit that percentage and it will go down to P2. Likewise with P2, it goes down to P3 and P3, P4, etc., 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 etc. So it is a little bit of fun. It's just going to mix it up. You obviously, like I said, you do not have to participate in the paid scheme. However, there could be quite a lot of money. I think I worked it out that if we have, say, 10 participants, there's 24 league races, and if everyone pays £1, that could be a prize pot of 576 in total. And obviously, that's a lot of money. Half of that would end up going to obviously P1, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, it could be a little bit of fun. There's 2 guaranteed players already in myself and Ian, so even if it is just us 2, that is absolutely fine. You don't have to obviously do that. Points for getting correct. So if you get P1 correct, it will be 10 points. If you get P2 correct, 5 points. P3 correct, 2 points. If you accurately predict the safety car, that will be 5 points. And if you get the fastest lap, it will be 3 points. And the pole lap, 5 points. It will be run as a league format and will be announced at the end of every race once it's been done. But that is it. We will have the rules for that put up in due course. But like I said, it is completely voluntary. There is no pressure to do it. And that is it for this draw. Thank you for turning up and listening to me waffle on. It's been good. Season 8. Congratulations to Well Anyway for winning that championship again. But we now move on to Season 9, and I wish everyone good luck. And I will leave you with that. Goodbye.